Hi, we're Razorback Fusion, and today we are presenting our diversity audit on Target. For this project, we are acting as a consulting team evaluating how Target manages diversity, equity, and inclusion across its organization.
Target was founded by George Draper Dayton in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It originally started as the Dayton Dry Goods Company and focused on providing quality products at affordable prices. Today, Target operates under the slogan "Expect more, pay less." It has grown to over 1,800 stores, 38 distribution centers, and more than 300,000 employees. Because of its size, diversity management plays a major role in how the company operates.
So, the community impact. Target has a strong history of giving back to its community. Its foundation has been recognized nationally for supporting the arts in local communities. This slide shows that social responsibility has been a part of the community's values for a long time. They also support
My bad.
it's okay, the Dayton Hudson Foundation philanthropy, and they were awarded Arts and Humanities Medal in 1983. For our audit, we focused on store observation, community company policies, and how diversity strategies are implemented. We also used the Thomas and Eli diversity model to guide our analysis. This model is discussed in our textbook as a way to understand how organizations move beyond just fairness and actually use diversity to improve their performance.
The Thomas Illy model. The Thomas Illy model explains how organizations think about diversity in three simple stages. First is discrimination and fairness, where the focus is on treating everyone equally and following the rules to prevent discrimination. Second is access and legitimacy, where companies start to see diversity as useful for reaching different customers and markets. Third is learning and effectiveness, which is the most advanced stage. Here, diversity is fully valued because it helps the organization learn, improve decision making, and become more effective overall. So overall, the model shows a shift from just being fair to using diversity for business reasons to fully integrate it as a strength. According to our textbooks, the most effective organization move towards learning and effectiveness approach when diversity helps improve decision making and innovation. Diversity programs. We've seen that Target supports diversity through several programs focusing on veterans, minority professionals, and leadership development. These partnerships help create opportunities for underrepresented groups and strengthen the company's diversity pipeline.
So the Diversity Council and rankings. Target also has a Diversity Council that represents different identity groups, including African American, Hispanics, LGBTQ, and women employees. These councils help give employees a voice and improve inclusion across their company. Target is also ranked 22 out of 50 on Diversity Incorporated, which shows that they're making progress, but still they have room for improvement. During our research, we found this video on the Target website, and it really shows how they are building and wanting to create a diverse community around them. If it'll play, that would be cool, but I don't know if it will.
We are never done. Never done seeing, never done building, never done listening to that little voice inside your head that says there is always something more to do and we are always better when we do it. Nah, we're never done. In fact, right now, we do more. We do the work of opening eyes wider to see difference as strength, opening paths forward to lift diverse talent, and of doing the essential work of not just cracking a door, but breaking down a wall to let all humanity in. We mean the kind of humanity that's made up of all humans. Because when we let more voices in, we lift each other up, creating a place where all people are not just asked to the table, they're heard at the table. Let's do all of that and more to realize the power of community and redefine what our job really is: a purpose shared, a promise kept, and a true reflection of the people that we love to serve every single day. Ready? Let's go.
Great. Thanks.
Thomas Illy in practice. We can see all three approaches from the Thomas Illy model in practice at Target. They promote fairness through equal hiring practices, reach diverse customers through marketing, and use diversity to improve teamwork and innovation.
Some inclusive practices that Target has shown is that they include gender-neutral children's projects and accessible shopping carts for customers with disabilities. These small actions show how diversity is built into the customer experience.
Leadership commitment. Target shows strong leadership commitment through a vice president of diversity and inclusion. Leaders are expected to support inclusion and they are held accountable through diversity goals and reportings. Something that our textbook explains is that leadership involvement is one of the most important factors in successful diversity management because it sets the tone for the entire organization.
Another model that we found that Target demonstrates is it aligns with Dobbin's model to strengthen and creates inclusion across their company. One key approach that they do this by is mentoring programs, which support employee development by pairing individuals with experienced leaders who guide their growth. Target also uses diversity managers who oversee inclusion efforts and ensure their diversity goals are implemented across the company. In addition, task forces are created to identify specific related challenges and develop solutions to address them. The company also provides training programs that help employees understand inclusion, recognize bias, and work more effectively in diverse environments. Overall, these strategies to create long-term organizational change by embedding diversity into daily practices rather than treating it as a short-term initiative.
How would you describe the workplace? How would you describe? We conducted an informal interview with a former Target employee that described the workplace as positive and team-oriented, with diversity visible in hiring and teams. They also said leadership supports diversity through training and policies. However, experiences can vary by location, so there's still room for more consistency. Describe the workplace and culture at Target while you worked there.
Um, I'd say it's pretty positive overall. Everyone worked together when it got busy, and most people were like easy to get along with.
Do you feel the company was inclusive of different backgrounds?
Yeah, I think so. There was a good mix of people working there, and from what I saw, everyone was treated pretty fairly.
Did leadership support diversity and inclusion efforts?
Um, yeah, I mean, they talked about it. We had some training on it. Managers usually step in if something came up.
What is one area the company could have improved on?
If I were to say one thing, I'd probably just, being more consistent across stores. It feels like some managers kind of handle things better than others, I guess.
Thank you for your time.
Of course.
So some of Target's strengths that we've seen include strong leadership commitment, multiple diversity programs, and inclusive products, as well as they're active in their community. These factors show that Target takes diversity seriously as a part of its business strategy.
Limitations. However, there are also some limitations. These include past diversity lawsuits, inconsistent employee experiences, and the need for more diversity at the executive leadership level. These challenges show that there is still room for improvement and that nothing can be perfect.
So, in conclusion, we've seen that Target has a strong diversity system that's integrated into its business practice. As discussed in our textbook, organization that takes an integrated approach to diversity are more likely to see long-term success. However, Target still needs to improve consistency across locations to keep their high quality product standard.